Hey, Bob, you're watching Dolly Vision.
The evidence seems to indicate that you're watching Dolly Vision.
What is going on, guys? It is Dolly back in the house. And of course, I got the lovely PJ with me tonight. And we're going to be talking about 3 crazy ass cases. 1, a father leaves his daughter in the car to die. 2nd, a lawsuit where a teacher is shot here in my hometown. And the 3rd one, tell them what the 3rd one's about.
The
PJ.
3rd one is about a teenager who was facing 76 years in prison and got nothing.
Got nothing. All right. So these are 3 shocking cases that we're going to be talking about tonight. But first, of course, we're going to need you to leave your DNA all over that like button, just in case you go missing in the hills of Tennessee or in the deep woods of Nova Scotia. And if you're brand new, sub up the channel, ring the bell for notifications, and feel free to share us everywhere. Share it everywhere. We're not going to be here super long with you tonight because at 9:30 on my other channel, Dolly Uncensored, we do have our show running Turtle Island. So we got about a little bit about an hour to hang out with you guys.
Really fast.
I'm going to have to talk really fast. Okay. Like the Micro Machine Man. Okay. What story do you want to start with, PJ?
I don't know. Go from left to right. What do you have pulled up already? Didn't you have a story already pulled?
I had some stuff from Christopher Scholtes.
Right. That is the man that was pleading guilty to being inside of his house watching porn
while his daughter was in the car.
109 degrees in Arizona.
109 degrees. And he left the kid in the car basically to fry like an egg.
Well, right. He couldn't take his punishment, so he unalived himself.
Yes. And we're going to get into that.
Because that's the news. This happened, I think, 2 years ago.
Back, Christopher Scholtes, the father charged in the hot car. Death of his 2-year-old daughter, Parker, was found dead from an apparent suicide. This is according to prosecutors in Pima County. Here's more now from our affiliate Scripps News Tucson reporter Craig Smith.
Everything was ready here at Pima County Superior Court to take Christopher Scholtes into custody for the death of his 2-year-old daughter in a hot car. He was already headed for 20 to 30 years in prison. But when the time came for him to stand up and go into custody, he wasn't here.
Please, baby, please. Anything. Just let them focus.
A Marana police body camera caught Christopher Scholtes as medical crews tried to save his daughter. Investigators say the day 2-year-old Parker Scholtes died, she spent almost 3.5 hours strapped in a car seat in temperatures well over 100 degrees, while her father sat in the living room drinking, playing video games, and watching pornography. He was charged with first-degree murder. This is Christopher Scholtes as he looked in one of many hearings before the one where he was to go into custody pending formal sentencing. After rejecting a plea deal 9 months ago, Scholtes agreed to accept one after all. He pleaded guilty to second-degree murder. Sentencing was set for November 21st with a punishment range of 20 to 30 years in prison with no chance of parole. Even though he had not been formally sentenced, his guilty plea made prison time a certainty. Scholtes was to appear in Judge Kimberly Ortiz's court to be taken into custody pending the formal sentencing. He did not appear. Judge Ortiz took the bench, then immediately recessed the court. A few minutes later, prosecutors and Scholtes' defense attorney hustled out of an apparent meeting in chambers. None of the attorneys would explain what happened. Then we learned the Maricopa County medical examiner lists Scholtes as dead. Maricopa County because Scholtes moved his wife and 2 daughters there after Parker Scholtes died. The Maricopa medical examiner has shared no details on how Christopher Scholtes died. It could be 3 months before autopsy results are available. At Pima Superior Court, Craig Smith, KGUN 9.
Now let's take a look at the terms of that plea agreement that Scholtes accepted. It would be sentences running consecutively, meaning one after another, 20 to 30 max of flat time, no eligibility for early release for him. He rejected the initial plea offer of 10 to 24 years in prison. So what he was agreeing to was really more than what was initially offered. He waited so long, really to the eve of trial. Pima County District Attorney Laura Conover addressed the media on Wednesday and had this message for Parker Scholtes' older sisters.
May you be surrounded by love. May you receive all of the support you deserve and need, and then some. May you know and believe that you can survive and thrive.
So with this development, what are the lingering questions in this case? Here to talk about it, criminal defense attorney Michael J. Brown and criminal defense and civil attorney John Phillips. All right, so let's just start with just your initial reactions, and then we can get into any more legalities here. But this is one of those cases where just when you think it can't get more tragic, it does.
To unalive himself.
Why did he have enough time? Because sometimes they'll give you delayed confinement for you in order for you to get everything in order to go to prison.
Well, people that are charged with murder shouldn't have time.
Well, he wasn't incarcerated. He was I mean, they do it different ways, different things. He may have had his lawyer say, okay, this is the day he'll turn himself in to do his time. Something of that nature, delayed confinement.
How people like end up fleeing the country.
If you're not no flight risk.
I mean, when you've been told that you're going to be facing 30 years in prison, who wouldn't want to run?
I mean, most people would, but would try to run, not unalive themselves like he did. But, you know, this man basically left his kid in the car to cook, which is just a horrible thing. I hate to say that justice is served, you know, but justice is served.
I don't know that I agree. I think he would have been a lot more miserable being alive to witness every
20
day.
to 30 years in prison.
Yeah.
You know, because he turned down a plea deal and then he ends up getting 20 to 30 years. And I mean, a lot of people.
I think the cowardly easy way out to just unalive yourself?
I don't know.
He would have had a miserable existence in prison.
I think if I had the options to go to prison for 20 years or unalive myself or death, I would go to prison for 20 years. But I'm not a coward like that. So for him to be, doing the things that.
Why wasn't people watching him? Like literally just I don't get it. I really don't.
They can't babysit you. Even if even if he was in jail and he wanted to take his life, he could.
Right.
I mean, you look at Epstein.
And he didn't kill himself.
Right. And I mean, but anybody can. They have sheets, they have clothes that they wear. It don't take nothing but to rip something up, tie it around your neck, tie it to the bars, and it don't matter if you're on the inside or outside. It's not their fault he's dead. It's his own fault because he was a coward.
Oh, and Catherine said his wife had told him many times to stop leaving the children in the car.
Yeah.
Like it was a bad habit he had. My car tells me if there's something in the back seat.
Yes.
But I got a brand new car.
It could have been just as much as an actual accident. So to me, that's more of manslaughter than say first or second degree murder. Because he didn't purposely do it, and he just lost track of time, and which is tragic because your daughter died, so he already has to deal with the death of his daughter. Then he has to deal with going to prison for 20 to 30 years, and I'm assuming that's pretty hard on anybody. Most people couldn't do that. A lot of people would say, especially people that's been to prison, say, hey, they'll die before they go back to prison.
It's the easier way.
Yeah, because nobody wants to be locked in a box.
And you have to live with that every day of what happened and what your negligence occurred and all of the.
Yeah, I mean, even if you was alive on the street, you got to live with it every day that you did these things. Yeah, but
you're free that way.
Yeah. Rest in peace to him. Or what do you say about that one? I mean, that just is what it is. He won't leave nobody else in the car. I guess we can look at it that way. Right. So what is done is done. And I've always heard if you unalive yourself,
she was left in the car for over 3 hours.
Yes. In 106 degree temperature.
And 109 degrees in the car means it's 150 degrees or more inside of the car.
James just jumped on the Blessed Express. Thank you, James. Good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing good tonight. I
was just trying to sift through what some of the commenters were saying.
Well, I mean, it's what do you say about that? I mean,
I don't know.
It's one of those situations like, I don't want to see anybody lose their life or anybody take their life. I would say due to time, right? Because you never know with the laws these days. He may have been out in 10, 15 years. Right.
And he could have appealed probably.
Maybe an appeal and been like, it's a terrible tragedy, manslaughter. And because the deal was 10 to 20. And then he ended up getting 20 to 30. He should have just took the deal and been out.
Said he drove drunk before he got home and stole beer. Sounds like a really great guy.
Yeah, well,
I hate to speak ill of the dead.
Well, if you're going to leave your kid in the car, you got something else on your mind.
Right.
Definitely. And, lesson learned. Hopefully people will see this and hear this story and realize, hey, I better not leave my kids in the car, because
he had a history of leaving the kid in the car. So why would you leave your kid with him then at this point? Like if
mother, you're saying?
Right. Like if we're together and you leave the dog in the car for 5 minutes, I would freak out.
Yeah, we don't even do that.
Hell no.
Yeah.
And then if you did it once or twice, I would literally be making sure that I would be the first one to take the dog out or to not leave the dog where you would be.
TLC says he needed rehab. He needed something.
Yeah.
Right. He needed little baby Jesus if he was thinking about unaliving himself. That's like I said, there ain't much you can say about a situation like this. It's a tragedy. for that family, right? Because tragedy struck that family, and
Twice now.
you gotta be. Your kids come first before a 6-pack or a 12-pack or drinking, or if he was doing drugs, or like PJ said, he was watching pornography
And playing video games and drinking beer.
Just living his best life, while his little girl sat out there and basically.
Amanda said he left the car running and the car turned off by itself.
Yeah.
My car does that.
Yeah, your car does that. And we were somewhere, and I was sitting in the hot ass car, and you went into the Dollar General.
Oh, because I always just keep my key, because that fob, I'm still not used to having a fob. It's not a key. It's literally just in my purse.
PJ's lucky she's not in the situation that this guy's in, because she left me in the car.
You weren't strapped in.
And as soon as she leaves, she walks off, and the AC's pumping. It feels good in the car. It's nice, right? She leaves, and as soon as she gets about 15, 20 feet from the car, boom, the car cuts off. AC, no AC. And I'm just sitting, and then she goes in the store, and she's in there for like an hour. Like, I don't know what she was buying, like lip balm or something. And she comes out with all kinds of shit we don't need.
That's because I keep watching all these YouTube videos that get recommended to me, and there's viral products I have to go buy.
So she's in there for like ever, and I'm just cooking, right? I'm just baking, and I'm thinking because you said you were just running in and grabbing something coming right out. That's what she said. An hour later, she comes out. I'm in the car like damn Summer Wells. I've been sitting in there all day, right? No AC. It was horrible. And I'm thinking, damn, what happened to, coming right back out. And my phone was dead, so I couldn't call her. And I didn't feel like just getting out the car, going in there and, come on, hurry up, being one of those people, right?
No, the mother stuck with him, and they went to vacation to Hawaii this past summer.
The mother did? I mean,
and they have 2 other kids, I think.
I mean, if you got multiple kids with somebody and it's a tragic accident, and I mean, it is neglectful. But what do you suggest she do? I mean, it's not like he purposely killed the kid.
Yeah, but
right now she's lost her kid and her husband. I feel sorry for that woman. That's a terrible situation to be in, and it's just a bad tragedy. And he should have not been so careless, and it basically caused 2 lives.
Yeah,
his carelessness, right?
Yeah,
and
I think addiction to things also must have played a role, because you have to have some debilitating addictional craving for beer. And
well, we ain't really drinkers, but if you ever been around somebody that's an alcoholic, they that's their number one priority. It's drinking, and it's just as addictive as serious drugs, if not more.
It's actually more dangerous.
Well, there's a couple. There's only a few drugs you can kick cold turkey, and you can die from doing it. And alcohol is one of them. You can die from, if you drink every day and you just stop drinking, it can literally kill you. The withdrawals from it can actually kill you from drinking. Now, I don't know the level of that he was of an alcoholic, but he must have enjoyed his beer, and to be thinking more about that beer than his daughter. Now, in this, you want to go into the teacher?
Yes.
Okay.
Because she got a verdict today, and it was so bad. It was like 5 days.
Well, let's tell everybody what's going on. What we here locally, we have a teacher that was in Newport News, right? Hampton, Newport News area, right? And we call it bad news here because it's not the greatest.
It's not
the area in our.
Well, but then there's one part of it where you drive through and you're like, "Where are we?" It's weird.
I lock the doors when I'm driving through Newport News.
You don't know that one area where, like, in the back, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a little country area. Like, it's literally picket fences and country like setting. It's weird.
Yeah, that's the outskirts of Newport News. The city of Newport News itself is a no-go, right? It's like in our area, it's considered one of the worst cities around here. And that and Portsmouth, right? We said at the same time, that and Portsmouth are 2 of the worst areas you can be in in the area we live in, which is the 757. They call it the 7 cities because there's Chesapeake, Virginia Beach, Newport News, Portsmouth, Gloucester,
Suffolk,
Hampton, Suffolk, right?
and Virginia Beach.
And Virginia Beach. So it's
That's 7.
yeah, that's what I say. They call it the 7 cities. And there apparently there was a teacher that was at school, and just a school teacher, and a little boy had brought 6-year-old had brought a gun to school, and he was making threats that he was going to shoot somebody that day too, right? And other kids had seen him with a gun.
Well, this kid, first of all, this kid was special needs and had behavioral issues to where his parents were supposed to be accompanying him, which I don't understand. Who has the ability to go to school with their kid? In order for their kid to be in school, they have to have a parent accompanying them. That was the stipulation of him being allowed to be in the school. For whatever reason that day, the parent wasn't available.
He's a little gangster kid.
I mean, clearly, but that's the first problem. So, like, if the parent's not available and the parent's supposed to be there, why not just not bring them? First off. But the issue is, like you started to say, people got word that he had this weapon.
Had a weapon, right? There was kids had seen him with the weapon. They had told teachers that this kid had a weapon. And basically the kid goes into class, pulls out a Glock 9mm. The teacher points it at the teacher, and she throws her hand up. The gun shoots her through the hand and hits her in the chest.
She had her lung collapsed.
Yeah. So almost
she still has a bullet in her.
Almost kills the teacher, right?
She's got a bullet for life now.
6 years old. And what happened was they charged the mother, right? They gave her
2 years.
Was it 2 years?
2 years.
They gave her 6.
She did 2.
Okay, they gave her 6, but she did 2. All right, for allowing the child to get access to the gun at
negligence.
6 years old. Okay. So the teacher recovers and she turns around and sues
the assistant principal of the school.
The assistant principal and the school system itself, because there were so many warnings about the kid having a weapon.
During the procedure in the court case, in the trial, there was 4 instances of where somebody could have stopped and said, hey, wait a minute, let's go get this kid. Let's check his backpack. Let's check his jacket pockets. And the assistant principal said we had to wait until the parent got there in order to search him.
Yeah.
And then the teacher that tried to do it again after she got word that the kid had a gun, she was also denied again by the assistant principal. I don't know where the principal was at the time, but the assistant principal, I guess, was in charge, and that's who was on behalf of the school. It basically was Abby Warner against the assistant principal.
So she takes out a lawsuit against the assistant principal and the school board for $40 million. Okay. And today there was a verdict in the civil case. Do you want to tell them what the verdict was, PJ?
The teacher won.
The teacher won.
I knew she would.
Okay. Now she didn't get 40 million.
She got 10.
But they gave her $10 million. Okay. Because negligence of the school system, the assistant principal. And, you know, when I first heard she was suing, I was thinking, is she suing the mother of the child? And then when I seen what the lawsuit was for, $40 million, I was like, oh, this lady lives in Newport News. She ain't got 40 million. She probably ain't got $40. Okay. But she had a Glock 9mm in her house, you know, and allowed her child access to it. That's a scary thing. Kids, if you have firearms, and what about the parents of the one kid that did the mass shooting and then they put them in prison for life? Why did this mother only get 2 years?
I don't know. That's a good question.
You know, because the lady lived. Now, if she would have died, she would have been facing more time. But since the teacher lived, which was scary because she, you know, her lung collapsed, it shot her through the hand. And this ain't like the kid had a little tiny gun, like a 22 or something. How can a 6-year-old even shoot?
I know. It's got recoil.
Yeah. I mean, it would have had to like
kick back.
kicked out of his hand.
Supposedly
Probably
it jammed for the second time. He would have shot
shot her
again.
again. Yeah. So thank God that the way it, how I don't know how a 6-year-old could actually fire multiple shots, and not only that, but he was accurate with the shot, and he purposely tried to shoot the teacher.
I think it was just close range, not necessarily accuracy.
And she's grabbing at the
Right.
gun to try to get it from him, and then she gets shot. So
Yeah, 2 students told the principal.
Yeah, in a situation like that we don't know how much that's going to bother her later on in life either.
That's what she claimed, emotional distress, and that she couldn't go places. But then the other side was upset because she was doing strange things, like she wrote Taylor Swift asking to go to her concert or something. And well,
now she can get a private jet and go sit front row at Taylor Swift. I mean, if she wants to. $10 million is a lot of money. It ain't as much as it used to be, but she's set free. She won't never have to teach school again. And you got to remember, she was teaching school in
the hood,
in the worst area you possibly could, in the area that we live in. And I just don't think, kids, they're not being raised right. They're being raised on this violence they see in the world, and rap music and the street culture.
I'm trying to think, would Ava even know what to do with a gun when she was 6? I don't think so.
I mean, most kids play cops and robbers. I mean, you basically know how to play with a gun, what a gun is, but you gotta, there has to be some type of gun safety. Like, hey, don't mess with the gun. And now, PJ, I tell you, I'm real funny about guns.
Yeah, you are.
Right? I don't like guns being around me. I don't like you cleaning your gun, touching your gun. Now, if that gun comes out, my gun only comes out when I'm going to shoot somebody. It don't come out for any other reason.
Yeah.
If I pull a gun out
and your mag is not anywhere near the gun, and you're going to be shot first, the way that you act when it comes to that.
Yeah, but let's just say somebody kicked in the door right now. I could get to my gun and load that gun before they could get into me. Yeah, I could. I could, because it's only sitting right over there.
It's not loaded and the mag's not in it.
How long you think?
Where's the bullet? Do you know?
Yeah, in the mag. There's only 4 of them in there, but I don't need but 4 shots because I'm good. But what I'm saying is I don't pull a weapon out unless it's to use it. PJ,
she likes to go to the range.
She likes it. She'd be sitting around chambering her stuff, looking, popping.
No. When have you ever
and
seen
it makes me nervous.
Anything?
And it makes me nervous.
I've never chambered anything ever in front of you. Ever. I always pull it back to show you there's nothing in it.
But that's the thing. There ain't no reason to have a gun out unless you're going to use it. That's how I look at things. It makes me nervous. I don't like guns around me. I've seen guns go off. I've seen people accidentally shot. I almost got shot one time because a dude dropped his gun. We were in a parking lot, and I pull up in the parking lot, and I get out of a vehicle, and the guy next to me gets out of his truck, and when he does, he drops his gun, and the gun just fires and shoots him in the leg. Thank God it hit him and not me, because we got out the vehicles at the same time. And so I've always been real sketchy about firearms around me, firearms safety. I just don't think guns are to be played with whatsoever. I've seen people sitting around cleaning their guns and their guns go off. So, matter of fact, my friend, I was talking to him today.
Why would you be cleaning a gun with the bullets inside?
I was talking to my buddy Bubba today, right? And he's one of those people that likes to fumble and play with his gun a lot, right? And I kept telling him, man, you don't need to do that. You shouldn't be pulling that weapon out unless you're going to use it. You know, it's for your safety. It's not a toy, you know. And he lives in an apartment building. He goes out, he's messing with his gun, going into the apartment.
Shot through the floor.
Yeah, he shot through his PlayStation first.
When my cop friends did that through his apartment floor too, with the service pistol.
shot through his PlayStation, through the floor, and it went into the wall of the downstairs neighbor's house.
Wow.
So he's lucky he didn't kill somebody playing with that damn gun. And he was like, "Oh, I wasn't playing with it. I was just, well, that's playing with it. If you're pulling a weapon, it should be to use that weapon. There ain't no other reason unless you are somewhere safe in a controlled environment, cleaning your weapon, maybe oiling it, cleaning it, and you know the clip is out. You chamber to make sure there ain't nothing chambered in it. But just walking around messing with a gun."
I used mine as a flashlight the other day.
See what I mean? There's
no bullets in it.
It don't. Everybody says that right before they get shot. There ain't
Okay.
no. It's not loaded. You know that
Okay,
always happens.
You sound really silly to me because if I'm walking around with no magazine in the thing and I haven't utilized it or used it at all for God knows how long, and the magazine, I don't even know where the magazine is with the bullets. So how would bullets have magically gotten into it?
Never know. Maybe Ava picked it up and put a clip in it.
Ava knows better.
I know. I'm just saying. Well, maybe the damn dog did it. I don't know. But all I'm saying is don't play with firearms. They're not a toy. Like I said, I don't like when people leave their gun sitting on the table, or it's on the damn nightstand, or just out in the open, right? Because there's really no need for that, right?
You should have had your kitchen knives too.
Have my kitchen knives?
You didn't have kitchen knives before, and it took you a while to freaking. It's not just guns; it's other things. You had a fear of like having kitchen knives for a while.
I mean, because I don't usually cook here.
Oh.
I mean, I have plastic knives. You ever try to kill anybody with a plastic knife?
I've never tried to kill anybody.
You know how dangerous a spork could be? Okay. You ever see anybody go mad with a spork in their hand? Dangerous, I tell you, right? I'm funny about things you can kill me with being around me. I just am. It makes me nervous. I don't have a problem with telling you, like, hey man, don't do that. Don't play with that shit around me. Don't do that. I don't like it. A lot of accidents. Listen, I know you may not hurt me, right? Or purposely, but accidents do happen. And the best way to avoid that is
not to have knives in your house.
Not to have knives. Okay. That way you ain't going to stab me in my sleep. If you do, you're going to have to go somewhere and buy a knife. We got knives now.
I know.
Okay. Big knives.
I know.
Sharp.
I know.
So
we have guns too.
We got plenty of guns.
They're not put together, and we'll never get to the bullets in time in case we need them. But hey, they're here.
I mean, when we go places, I don't think nobody's going to kick up in the house, right? And if they do, there's a gun in every
People
room
that
of
get
this
robbed
house.
in their house don't ever think that there's nobody ever going to.
There's a gun in every room.
You don't know where the bullets are to the gun.
My gun and bullets are together right in there on the dresser. Okay. There's right on the dresser. I mean, I know exactly where it's at.
Okay.
So, I mean, if I hear somebody kicking that door, I'm going to run right over there.
Wrangler's going to eat them.
And time they get past Wrangler,
they won't get.
I'm going to be ready to do damage, right? And like I said, when my stuff comes out, it comes out to shoot you. It don't come out to play with it or to clean it or any of that. It's coming out to do some work, because that's what I got it for. I don't got it it ain't a toy. If I want a toy, I go get a Nerf gun.
Yeah, Shauna, he was a bachelor. He still pretty much lives like a bachelor. That's why you had no knives, she said.
What?
Shauna said that's why you had no knives, because you
No, I don't have knives, because I use knives for like other stuff. Like I'll go outside and be cutting something up with a knife or something and leave it outside. Or I had like butter knives and little, cheap knives. I didn't have no like really good knives. Now we got really good knives. Okay. The bougie knives. All right. They're all colorful and like all nice and stuff like that. All right. So
the last case is the worst one of all. Were you trying to end the show?
No,
Oh.
no.
I was just asking.
I was just kind of going into that. You know, the more of the story is make sure your kids can't get
Right. And don't play
access
with guns.
to weapons
knives.
because
That could happen.
look at the kid that got that gun and shot the teacher. I mean,
And I don't even think the kid had to actually face much of anything.
one
either.
thing we don't have on the guns either here is, but we don't have any little kids running around. Trigger locks.
I have a trigger lock.
It's not on the gun.
The guns are together.
What I'm saying
You
is,
can't shoot air. That's what I'm talking about. When I used it as a flashlight,
you act like you have to assemble it like it's Lego.
you have to.
Or you put a clip in
together.
it and it's ready to go. I mean, it's a 1 second thing. You
And
act
then you
like,
have to
well, the
cock
gun's
still.
not together.
You still have to.
You
pull it
act
back
like
to
you gotta.
chamber it.
You act like it's 37 pieces you got to put together like a puzzle to fire a weapon. You put a clip in it and shoot it.
No, you have to chamber it.
You have to chamber it, but that's one motion.
It's not that easy to just chamber it.
Oh my God. The gun's not together. It's in 37
It's not going
pieces.
to accidentally go off by itself. You literally have to do 3 motions to get it to be ready.
3 quick motions. It ain't like it's some drawn out thing. If you cannot put a clip in a gun and fire that thing in 2 seconds, something's wrong with you. Right? Makes no sense to have a gun not ready.
That's what I said. There's no purpose to it. I just like shooting at the shooting range.
You need a gun when you need protection. So when you go somewhere bad, or you get, that's why I have a bulletproof vest. That's why I have a gun. If I'm going somewhere that's bad, I'm going to be prepared for the bad. I'm sitting in my couch knowing ain't nobody going to come up in my house. Why do I need to be strapped up Rambo style, ready for war when nothing ever happens? If we got dogs.
I said enough. I'm gonna go to the next case.
Yeah, you're right, Dolly. That's what I'm saying. I don't listen when the gun when the bang bang comes out, it comes out for a reason. It don't come out for any other reason than that. If I'm going to the store late at night, I take it with me. If we're going somewhere that's unsafe, I have mine or I tell PJ to bring hers. If we're traveling, we have something on us, right? So we're always pretty much protected, even though it's not together, right? Because I don't like it chambered. That's when accidents can happen. You could drop something can hit it. Next thing you know, somebody shot accidentally. Just take that whole, thing out the equation. All right, last case.
The teen, I think he was 18, but still teen. In Oklahoma, he was facing charges for
the big R word.
Yeah, the big R word. One girl's so
what
bad.
was his name?
Jesse Mac Butler.
Jesse Mac Butler.
And there's like rumors now that his daddy Mac Butler is like in with the judge or something. And the judge looks really weird. Like she looks like one of the shrunken head characters in Beetlejuice.
Uh-huh.
I mean, like her I have to find you the picture. But they're saying that he might have gotten this plea because of some type of connection, but he's like an uprising baseball star. And one of the victims was so hurt in the attack that she had to have neck surgery.
So basically, he raped a young lady.
And strangled, like bad stuff. I think he was facing 76 years, they said.
It didn't do no time.
Didn't get nothing. He got the youthful offender plea.
Yeah, first offense.
And has to go to rehab and counseling.
That is insane.
It's beyond insane.
There's been kids young as like 9 years old sentenced to life. in prison.
I know.
So, I mean, it's one of those situations to where your family has some friends in high places, and
Yeah.
this kid basically gets to walk.
The poor girl that's in the hospital, doctor told her she was 30 seconds from death. How do they know that? Like if you're getting strangled and you're literally about to die?
Because when you start strangling somebody, usually what happens is blood vessels in your eyes start to erupt right before you die. Right? And if they look in your eyes and you have busted vessels, they know you were damn near dead.
Yeah, it was Stillwater, Oklahoma.
So, and of course, strangling somebody, cutting off oxygen to the brain for that long could definitely.
I mean, you could have brain damage.
Damage, yes, yeah, and not only that, but the brutally beating and raping of somebody.
He should be on a list.
Did he make the list?
No, he got nothing. He literally got a slap on the wrist. He's got to go to rehab and counseling.
You know, if I was the father of that young lady he did this to, I'd be in prison.
There was people picketing outside of I think the courtroom. Maybe I saw them outside somewhere. I don't recall the exact story, but there were so many different updates on this since my dad sent me this story, by the way.
Yeah,
my dad sent it to me.
He's a young monster, basically.
And his mama, oh my God, one of the videos that I had on the little thing I sent you, his mama.
You want me to pull that video up?
Yeah.
Where's it at? Let's see.
But his mama, the enabler, literally was like, I'll get you out, son, don't worry. And I'm sitting there like, ma'am. Like, wow, just enabling him.
I don't know which one you sent this to.
Yeah, it's there.
Which just video?
I don't know, just pick one. Either one will do.
And he was sentenced to nearly 80 years behind bars. But now this Oklahoma teenager.
All right, hold on. Let me pull this over here. Everybody can see who we're talking about.
Michael, your thoughts, please.
Not you.
I gotta get a new mouse. This mouse is absolutely
sticking.
Horrible. It's sticking. Yes. Let's back this up. And I'll be surprised if there ain't some other type of justice done to this guy.
Right.
He was sentenced to nearly 80 years behind bars. But now this Oklahoma teenage baseball prodigy is avoiding prison altogether, and his victims' loved ones say the justice system failed them. Brooke Taylor is following the story. She's live in Dallas. Brooke, tell us all about it. How did it happen?
Hi, John. Yeah, we spoke to the mother of one of the victims who says that their heart is just broken here, and the family feels like there is really just zero justice in this case because the suspect avoided jail time and he was able to essentially just walk free. Jesse Butler here. He is now 18 years old. He was originally charged as an adult in March. He pled no contest to a laundry list of violent sex charges, including first-degree rape, domestic assault, battery by strangulation, and also a violation of a protective order. Now, according to police affidavits, both victims were 16-year-old students also at Stillwater High School in Oklahoma, and they were his girlfriends at the time. They described being repeatedly raped and strangled. The details in these court documents are extremely disturbing here. Butler was 17 when these crimes happened and reached a deal with the district attorney's office that had his status change from adult to youthful offender. Now, the court found him guilty and sentenced him to 78 years in prison. But because he's now considered a youthful offender, he got to avoid prison time and was put on a rehabilitation plan. The victim's family says the DA's office should not have signed off on this deal, but this is a small town. Football runs the show, and the families point to Butler's father's influence because he's the former director of football operations at Oklahoma State University. Now, the mother of one of the victims told me, quote, "This was the first time we needed the justice system. We placed our trust in it. Sadly, we feel the system has failed the victims." State Representative J.G. Humphrey is now calling for an investigation.
We need an investigation into what's actually going on and get evidence to prove that this court is
That's a
corrupt
cowboy.
and that they are letting sex offenders.
Hey, they're letting them damn sex offenders go, boy. I say we take him out back behind the damn woodshed, and I'll show you what you do with these little teenage whippersnappers. I say we put a good damn hot slug in his ass and feed him to the damn alligators.
Play the other video.
How
I think that
dare
video is the
them.
one with his the body cam footage where they picked him up.
The thing about this is this right here. That boy, oh my God, right? He should be buried underneath a prison. And if he's done this to multiple women, two teenage girls, I can tell you now, I'd be in prison if I was the fathers. And listen, I wouldn't, if them fathers went and did something bad, I wouldn't be mad at them at all. I'd be like, well, what did he expect was going to happen? You know,
sadly, this kid is going to go do this again. I mean, they're just allowing him to still be on the street.
And if he does, then the judge, the prosecutor, all these people need to be in jail. When people do stuff like this, like even in the Emmanuel Harrow case, the judge that let this man out, he should be in jail.
I agree.
Right? They should be in jail. They allowed this, and I agree that this dude, he's going to reoffend. He's a little entitled prick.
Yeah, yes. That's why I wanted you to play the body cam, because he literally is crying, getting arrested, and the lady's like, "Oh, we just gotta take a minute. It's procedure." And the mom's like, "I'll get you out, son. Don't worry." Like,
I mean, they need to slice and dice some body parts off this young guy, right? Like, wrong is wrong. $100. Yeah. Like, I say we take this boy out back and put a hot one in him. Okay.
I just cannot.
Let's go.
And we asked the Payne County DA why
They
they agreed to this plea deal. They shared a lengthy statement in part, quote, "Because the 2 counts of attempted rape were the only alleged crimes among the 11 charged that even qualified the case for filing in adult court, and additionally,
he's charged as
law
adult but
strongly
got
favors
youth offender
providing
status.
offenders under 18 an opportunity for rehabilitation." Now, Butler is going to have daily check-ins. He's also going to have weekly therapy sessions in order.
Dolly, don't make fun of our Cowboys. We are disappointed in Stillwater, Oklahoma. I'm not making fun of you. I like the Cowboys. I agree with the Cowboy. They letting rapists out on the streets. I say we drag them behind a horse.
He's not just like them.
I say we drag them behind the horse. We tie them up.
I really have to
we harpoon them. Then we skin them. Then we kill them.
Please tell me.
Anybody remember Pee Wee Herman's Big Adventure? He said, "I say we stab them. I say we let them go." Anybody remember that? He said, "We stab them, then we kill them, then we skin them, then we harpoon them. I say we let them go."
Is it me, or is her head too small for her body?
Oh yeah, that lady is unproportionate, right? Ride a cowboy, save a tractor. Okay, yep. Okay. All right, Turtle Island's tonight at 9:30. We're gonna get out here in about 10 minutes, but we just wanted to go over this last case with you guys.
To avoid that jail time, but if he violates anything, then he could be reclassified as an adult and could face that prison time. John.
Football runs the show. Haven't heard that one before. Brooke Taylor for us. Brooke, thank you.
Hey everyone, I'm Emily Campagno.
Okay, so our justice system is extremely broken.
Yes, it is.
Oklahoma should be ashamed of themselves. Their justice system there.
How did he get tried as an adult, but then get
facing 80 years in prison and gets no prison time?
None.
Tried as an adult, but gets youth offender status.
He gets a check into therapy. Like what? Like electric shock therapy? I mean, what?
That's the whole get her done. Him.
Get him done.
That's when that cowboy need to take him out yonder and
You're
tar
just
and
gonna
feather.
turn into full blown, like you're gonna talk
Tar
like
and
this
feather
for
his
Turtle Island?
ass. Okay.
You're gonna talk like
That's
this
what he
all night?
needs. I tell you this. He wouldn't make it long if I was there.
That's for sure.
He'd be done. You know the thing about this, if one of them parents did something to hurt this kid,
They'd be in trouble.
They'd be in trouble.
Yeah.
They'd go to prison for the rest of their
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
For hurting him.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But yeah, he can just hurt people that these young girls are going to carry that trauma for the rest of their lives.
It makes no sense.
And nothing happened to him. Just the look on his face makes me hate him.
Yeah, me too. He looks
Terrible.
like a little shithead.
He's not supposed to be on social media either. What? You want me to play him going to jail?
Yeah, well, just getting arrested.
Okay. I'll play it.
And then we're done. Oh, we can got me.
Give me your wallet and phone and stuff. So,
Sure.
your what? They're in the car. Well, okay, it's fine. It's not locked or anything, is it? Okay. So, can you tell him what you just told me, or?
Yeah. So
Why are they blurring them out?
Because he's a minor.
He's not though. He's 18.
Wallet.
I'm making so here.
Your what? They're in the car. Well, okay, it's fine. It's not locked or anything, is it? Okay. So, can you tell him what you just told me, or?
yeah. So we're here. We're obviously going to place you under arrest. There's a warrant for your arrest. We're going to take you to the jail. I told your mom that she can contact a bondsman, and you shouldn't be very long.
He shouldn't get a
This is
bond.
process for paperwork and stuff.
Shouldn't be there very long.
But right now, you do have to come with us, and I do have to put you in handcuffs. So turn around for me.
You have to put him in handcuffs?
You have to put him in handcuffs.
I mean, he are two women.
Girl. Literally girl.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I'll get you out. For me?
I'll get you out, alright?
Stay silent. Rick knows about this. Candy's on this. Dad's on his way. We're coming to get you, okay? Just stay strong, okay? Say your prayers.
Yeah,
Okay,
was he doing
so
that when he was hurting?
He's
these
going to go right
girls?
to the city of Stillwater jail, and if you'll just contact her, then she does this all the time. She knows what to do.
Yeah.
Make sure
Okay.
she knows Stillwater Police Department, not a county.
Yeah.
Stillwater Police Department.
Yeah.
On Lewis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let them know that we're the ones that pick him up.
And when you say we are.
Stillwater PD.
Stillwater PD.
Yeah,
Okay.
that way they don't think he went like straight over and go with the county.
Does this guy not realize he brutally argued somebody? Like,
This is where a cop should trip him and start beating on him. Talking about, stop resisting. He's lucky I ain't the police there. What happened in the good old days when you caught a good ass whipping before they got you to jail? His mugshot, he should have 2 black eyes and a broke nose. Look at the neighborhood he's in.
Pat you down, spread your feet for me.
Look at them houses, 3-car garage, brick,
Nothing on their side.
dolly wall. Yeah, that's. Listen, I've jaywalked and got the shit kicked out of me. I don't know what the hell is going on in Oklahoma, but give that dude to the damn Cowboys. All right, the Cowboys would have handled it better.
definitely.
The police there, man, like maybe they bought tickets to the policeman's ball or something.
So, I mean, they have to be connected some sort of way.
I've never went to jail that nicely. Oh, well, we're just going to take them to jail. You're going to be right out. Like, we're just going to get you there and we're going to release you. No worries. No big deal. You just raped a couple girls. You'll be right out.
Exactly.
Right? Like,
are you all smoking crack? What is wrong with you?
I got in a
Like,
bar fight. They said, no bond. Your court date's in 90 days. You're here. Set up camp, right? You ain't going home. I didn't kill nobody, didn't hurt nobody, and damn sure didn't rape nobody. But I didn't leave. It wasn't no you're going home tonight shit, right? They were like, you'd be lucky to ever get out of here. Oh my God.
It's terrible.
Like, I just hope the families don't do anything stupid. Because, you know,
Supposedly he's not allowed on the internet as part of his plea. I mean, how long do you think that'll last?
well, I hope they catch him in doing something. He does something else, and then they can bring all that time back on him and they charge him as an adult and go ahead and put him away.
Yeah, but if
I
it's
mean,
the same people, supposedly that judge and her father, I think they said, was like the judge or in the judge's seat for like 50 some years or something ridiculous. Like, it's a small town. It's like their big head of their town is the freaking baseball or whatever. Or
I mean, think
football,
about
and the
this. With
dad
all
is-
that hanging over his head, it don't take but one of these people to say he did something else.
Yeah,
A lie. All they got to do is lie, and then next thing you know, he's in prison. And I ain't encouraging that, but I wouldn't be mad if they did. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't go, oh, you damn liars, and did y'all done railroaded this dude into prison? No, because he deserves to be there anyway.
Oh, is this
And-
another kid that just paid his way to freedom? Like, and I mean,
And could somebody drop kick his mama in the teeth? Okay. Like
enablers
and I just I couldn't believe it. I mean, it's
horrific crime. For just, I don't understand it.
yeah, that's a hard one. That's a hard one to get behind there. And they had friends in high places. You just know
They
that.
have to.
If that had been anybody else, he'd be buried underneath the prison system, and that ain't the case. Okay, well, look, we got to get ready to get out of here. We got Turtle Island in 20 minutes. We will be on Dolly Uncensored for our little game show that we do. We're down to 9 contestants.
Is it 9? Yeah.
Yeah, it's down to 9 people. We got a couple more shows left for Turtle Island. And so if you want to join us for that, Sage had just posted the
Be
link.
there or be square.
Right. It's just a little something to break up the true crime. And of course, I'll be back. If not, I will see you guys tomorrow here for some true crime. You know, that's what we do around here. We do some little bit of true crime there, boy. I gotta get my cowboy hat back. Now I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm going to Oklahoma and whipping some ass. Stillwater, they need a new sheriff.
They do.
They need Sheriff Dolly in town. All right. Will y'all elect me in Stillwater, Oklahoma?
Do they have tumbleweeds there?
They got tumbleweeds. I will run the show like Sheriff Grady in Florida.
That guy is funny.
You think Sheriff Grady would have let that young whippersnapper get away with that?
No.
Chuck Wagon, right? Yeah.
He would have never gotten.
They
away with
need
that.
Sheriff Dolly. You know what you get when you go to jail in my town? You get an ass whipping before you get to the jail. Right? That's the punishment. Before the punishment, you get a little bit of a taken behind the woodshed.
Okay, we have to go.
All right, y'all guys. I'll see y'all on Turtle Island in 15 minutes. Dolly loves you. Peace.